jsem ti povedal? Tak jsem si to nevšimla. Nebo myslíš ty dveře? Co je tohle za týpka? Jste zdrav? Nevíme. Pozorujeme se na něho. Co seš kurva zač? Nevidíš, že mám práci? Dveře?
Some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
No dobře, tak nic. Žijete v Londýně.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here, like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And if Wiener says
if we can find more guns, k tomu jsem se nedostala. Mimochodem, mám nachystanou, až prostě bude mít náladu, někdy na Zoo Tycoon nový, který byl doteď jenom na Xbox 360 a pak vyšel nový, že na PC, na Windows 10 a na Xbox One. Tak to obejdem, na 14 dní si zapneme ten jejich trial a stáhneme si to a zahrám si to na streamu. Ahoj řízečku, zdravím tě. Jak se dneska daří, ale jo, jde to. Furt stejně unaveně, ale baví nás to. Takže dobrý.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Za 5 minut bosák,
okay. But the police aren't in charge here, we are, see?
Dobře.
So, tell me about your gang then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes.
7-4 gang.
You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me.
Zase Wet Boot Boys?
Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
A teď které? Ty od Telltale? Jsou tady bosové. Jo, tady. Tady jsou bosáci v chatu, jakožto odměna ve formě duší. Původně to byli bosáci inspirovaní Dark Souls a Bloodbornem. A teď jsme tam dali diváky místo toho.
So you're a concerned criminal,
jo, jasně, čajčku.
Using funny jokes.
Už ohlásili to poslední, že jo?
You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
A Michon si hrál?
But nah, you've been a soldier. I can respect that.
To bude, jo. Tak, žádné hinty zatím a...
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton?
Jak je porazit? Nijak. Jenom se zapojíš do boss fightu, čím víc bude lidí, tím větší je šance, že se porazí. Jsou určité obtížnosti tam nastavené, takže podle počtu lidí to i jakoby hodí toho bose. Většinou jakž takž akorát. Ale stane se, že někteří umřou, což ohlásí za jiný bod, že kolik lidí umřelo a kdo konkrétně. Nijak to neovlivníš. Jo, jak on je na tom zdravotně? Zdraví, tak s Bohem.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Čau. Akorát musíš mít pro vstup prostě 10 duší, což máš, myslím, hned za follow. Víceméně je to rozepsané i pod streamem, co jsou duše. Tak tam je to taky nějak zmíněno. Poslední umřeli všichni až na jednoho. Jo, teďka, ale ženská. Teďka to nějak jde Zieglerovi. To byl těžký boss. Jasně. Chystám se koupit New Frontier. Jo, určitě. A co se ti teda líbilo zatím nejvíc? Počkej, ale já nechtěla hovořit s tebou, já chtěla tu ženskou. Prosím tě, můžeš si přestat stěžovat?
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reid.
Výborný úhel kamery.
May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss
Edwina Cox.
Edwina Cox.
So what do you want then?
To je jméno jak pro pornoherečku, ale dobrý. Tak, řekni mi něco.
What can you tell me about your
Cox?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my Wet Boot Boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
Něco prodává, Nipe? Uvidíme, co. Sezóna 2 byla mega. A mně přišla zrovna nejnudnější. Ale já jsem si ji zprotivila natáčením asi. Čau, Romísku. Tak.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
OK. Máme tu k Bootovi nějaké info. A co tahle ta část města?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Bosák.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Možná se přidám, jestli se nastartuje mobil. Boss s... děkuju.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the grave diggers of
to já neposlala dvakrát, to mám jenom černého pasažéra na účtu.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That's...
Tiffany, alebo Jesse. Jej. Asi jo, hele.
Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Přišel čajíček. Bude bosem čajíček?
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Dobrá, Michale, uvidíme, jestli to zabere.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs.
A to je pravda, čajčku, no. Tak někdy jindy.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Myslím, že s ním manipulujete, to je blbý, ne?
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
Tvoje zbraň musí být tvá víra.
If you must know. He makes me feel good. That's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was
killed
by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened? But you executed him anyway?
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
Jazyku? Aha, 86.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reid, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor.
Pardon.
Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Dobře, kouknem, co prodává.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Ona má tohle, ale já potřebuju modré držátko na zbraně. Počkej.
Good evening,
Miss Cox. Chci podívat.
Can I offer you my
ale ne. Já to příště vypnu, no.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless.
To jsou zvukové příkazy, co tady máme. Když tak napiš vykřičník zvuk a napíše ti to veškeré zvukové příkazy, co jdou. Tohle dáváme, když jdu pryč, když mám pauzu. A někteří tím velice rádi kazí atmosféru hry a mě náladu. Jo, čajčku. Počkej. Já jsem se lekla, že proč mi jde označit. Ale žádný upír, cože? Já tady nejsem. Tak, tady ještě promluvíme s tímhletím, nám se tam odhalil nějaký rozhovor. Tak, Marty. A? Přežili všichni, výborně.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done around here. No one gives a shit.
Někdo vás zabije. Že bychom ho tohohle vypili? Co? 3000 expů, Dick by ho? A to jste tak jako, jak to říct, bezcitný.
Are you so heartless that you could
tak ho vysajem. Až budeme o něm vidět všechno, tak jo.
Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be?
Proč se jim zazmotá do těch vztahů?
Even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen.
Jasně no, však říkám, musíme o něm zjistit všechno. Dokud o těch postavách nevím všechno, tak je vysávat nebudu. Papa, ale 3000 expů, to je fajn. Tak, a jdem kouknout tady na to bude nějaký průser.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the
ani kapka krve mu nezůstala. Promluvíme se s zdejším pánem.
Have you witnessed any suspicious activity
Co má rozmazaný ksich?
strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event?
Jak si tam pěkně čili.
Who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton. Vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter?
Oh shit.
Really?
I know what you're
Dobře, Michale, měj se pěkně, děkuji, že se stavil.
lunatic howling at the moon.
A měj se, čau.
The bloodsuckers exist. And
neexistují v žádném případě, o čem to mluvíš?
I'm Dr. Jonathana Reida. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Shit. On to na mě pozná, že on s ním bude boss fight. Život v Londýně, o tomhle sousedství.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this
Close
part
enough.
of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Van Helsinga,
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Potřebujete pomoc? Fakt sem chceš do toho motat?
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes.
Jo.
I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks.
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrol.
Jo, bu. Přesně tak.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures?
Jsi
Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question?
On říká hovadiny?
It's a dirty business.
Však česnek na nás vůbec neúčinkuje. What the fuck? Dobře.
Have you heard of the
On je jenom kecálek.
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Se chvástá jenom.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Jo, čačku, tak nějak.
Dobrý večer.
Ahoj Eriku, dobrý večer.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr.
Eriku, už nemáme hey guys, ale máme MSR zdar, jestli máš Better TV.
I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal.
Pěkně,
You really believe
Nemám
Sean is a saint,
shit.
don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested.
Při ukládání vašeho nastavení došlo k chybě, zkuste to prosím říct.
Funny thing is though, it only strengthened his faith.
No jo.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you
Ten
what,
Summersail,
go
že?
and chat
Myslím, že je
with
do
Tom
zítřka.
Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Ten je zdravý, dobře. Tak a ještě nějaké věci jsme si odkryli, nebo to spíš o někom jiném, no, takže čau.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Thornton.
Šťastný lov. Dobrý lov a tak. Ha, kdybys věděl, chlapče. Tak, budeme mrknout dovnitř. Co si tady povídají a ještě s tebou pohovořím.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you
Tady
recognize
byl
me?
nad
We
mrtvolou,
met a few
Eriku.
nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Já je místně ožrala.
you had definitely drunk too much then as well.
Do 5. Aha, dobře.
I'm Dr. Jonathana Reida.
I'm Jason Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink.
Chlastám.
I drink in the morning and at
Chlastám
noon.
ráno,
I drink at
dopoledne, v noci,
night, and then I
odpoledne
drink some more.
a chlastám ještě víc.
Why do you drink
Proč
so
tak
much?
moc chlastáte?
Maybe it's because I
Dobrý
prefer
rozhovor.
dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
To je
sound
život.
very
Já bych
sad.
taky furt chlastala, ale
That's
krev.
because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you?
Nemám,
Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink
nemám
at
čas
night.
pracovat, musím chlastat. Dobře.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
To někdy zkusím říct na pracáku, tyjo. Proč jste tak cynický?
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Jak jsem daleko, jsme ve 3. kapitole. Já jsem měla boss fight s nějakou dvojicí u brány, s vlkodlakem, ještě s nějakým týpkem, jako těžko říct, no, to je takové neurčité docela. Jsem v půlce do prdele. Dobře, pokračujte.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, the tragedy occurred nearby.
Lze to nastavit v tom Better TV. Máš to vlastně dole v rozšířené menu, na to větší přímo. A tam by to jako teoreticky mělo být, ale mně se to poslední dobou od té doby, co změnili, to větší nedaří najít nebo zprovoznit, takže podle verze Twitche, nevím, jak to máš teďka, ty tam.
But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened.
Můžeš si udělat makra a nabindovat to, no dobře. Já si dělám srandu.
Now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage.
Ale měli své vlastní menu s emotikonama, to jo.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there.
Kytičku.
Even if you tell me where it is.
Kytičku.
I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Jo, máme praise ještě, ano. Tak mi ještě řekni nějaké věci o městě.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
No, povídej. Aha, to byl vlastně ono, předtím on už to vykládal. Dobře,
Surely you must have had dreams and
proč se ptá na takové věci?
Like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and a change for good.
Já měla ještě Rare Parota, ale nevím, proč jsem ho rozrušila. Těžko říct.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
Jo, jasně, uvidíme.
Sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reid.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too...
Já stejně nevím, jaký konkrétně, takže u toho bychom mohli zůstat. Díky, Nipe.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no
Pořád seš anarchista,
I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Dobře, tak to se rozbil asi.
Do you still see your comrades then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Už mě nebavíš, Hošku.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom Watts about him.
Tom Watts.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Počkej, je zdravý on? On má, pojď se. Vylečíme
tě. Good
tě.
evening, Mr. Delaney.
What?
Nevím, jestli dobré ty léky míchat s tím alkoholem, možná tě tím zabiju, ale...
Inebriation aside,
pokus
do
byl.
you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Dobře.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Tak, tady se můžeme zašít. Tohle léčíme, tihle jsou všichni zatím zdraví. Ten Tom Watts by měl něco vědět. My jsme ho už potkali kdysi. Co já vím, kdy je mu konec, blbečkovi. Sabrina. Nikabut, no, výborně. Jo. No, tak tady je ještě hromada postav. Někteří možná budou zalezlí v hospodě. No počkej, s tebou jsme hovořili.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir.
To je ta samá, že jo,
How are you
hospoda, no.
tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Konečně se neschovává za sloupem.
I'm Jonathana Reida, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Ten je zdravý teda? To jsme... No, já se ho zeptám.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Kiki.
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with
No
the
a já potřebuji
gangs.
najít zrovna, víš?
Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a
Jaká
drink,
nálada,
my
o
pub is
čem mluvíš?
considered neutral ground by most groups.
Lípe má dobrou náladu a já. Proč furt píšete SMR místo MSR? V pohodě. Joj.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that.
To vyzerají
Nothing
dobře
that a
tam
few wise
vtipně.
words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Myslíš jako vtipně, jako tragicky vtipně?
You're something of a figurehead around here.
Tak v
I'm
pohodě,
only
čeč.
pouring alcohol for everyone to
Tak
forget their
vykřičník
troubles.
Discord a je to v
Sean Hampton is the
mimo
one giving
mísu
them long-term
textovém,
hope.
v textovém okýnku.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this
Jasně.
matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the
Pohodě.
quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back.
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know.
Ne, že ne.
Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in.
Oh,
You're about to save many dry throats.
OK. Klíč do warehouseu. Fajn. Fajn. Počkej.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too. I really do. I know I'm her boss and I'm much older and all. But I like her for sure.
What is
No,
bothering
tak se
you
dejte
then?
dohromady.
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It
Je
hurts to
furt
see her
nasraná
like that.
chuděra. S nasranou ženskou se dohromady nedávejte.
Tom,
Hledáme
I need to
Seana.
find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick.
Já jsem na klavesnice
I guess it has
myš
something to do with what
kombinaci.
happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He
Noční
takes care of
blázenec
those who
nějaký,
need a
dobře,
meal
asilum
or a roof
prostě.
there.
Where is it?
Na
It's in
střeše?
an old warehouse, northwest of here.
Výborně, to se nám hodí.
Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Jestliže tady mám přehled o světových stranách vole v noci... No nic, tak čau.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
A ten nic neprodá, ty hospodský, to je bídák. Tak, promluvíme zase tady s tou slečnou. Jak ona se jmenovala?
Well, I never. That's a first.
Jež.
Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than
A
when
jo,
we
to je
first
pravda,
met.
Imago.
By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Welcome back to the turquoise turtle then, Doctor.
Jo, to je ta Sabrina, ano. Dobře. Odskočíme si. Já jsem to nechtěla, no tak takhle, ale to tam nem. Za chvilku jsem zpátky. Zpátky do hry.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
Tak.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force
Ticho.
such an agreement.
Yeah,
Já to nejsem.
Tom's a great bloke. Mr.
Pěkný, že je
Hampton,
pohled na
who runs the
popouška, já
night
vím.
asylum, he's the only other
Děkuju.
man that's able
On
to
se
keep
zrovna
peace
koupe,
around
tak
here.
dělá takové zvláštní pohyby.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah,
Já můžu si hodit do
This is
oblíbených
something the
sám,
locals
tak to pak
need.
jo. Tak to pak
no
jo.
one ever draws a weapon here.
Já myslela, že mě
That's
se
one of the
takhle
reasons
kdysi
I accepted
seřadili,
the
ale
job.
to bylo třeba před 2 rokama, jo, u Maziho, takže nevím, může to být
What can
jinak
you tell
dneska.
me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here.
Co nohy, ach
You
jo.
best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a
Došel na
bad borough.
stream, tak asi dobrý.
Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
S kama jste?
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Takže jsi trošku přičmoudla. Nesoudím vás kvůli barvě pleti.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr.
Paní
Hampton.
Fishburne, tak za to půjdem.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London.
Cože přivezla
And here I am.
bomby do Londýna? Já vím, si dělám srandu.
Sabrina, tell me
Fishburne.
about your true
Fish-
feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it.
Spálené ryby.
Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Co je mocking, ty vole? Mocking, jo. Takový výraz neznám vůbec. Ať se zase přiučíme něco nového. Mock. Jo, kdo se vám posmívá? Jo, vysmívá, posmívá.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together.
Jo,
People
děkuju.
will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always
Proč se furt
reluctant to
plete do
take
těch
it
vztahů,
further.
sakra, Jonathane, seš
Not because I'm
upír.
younger, or because
Teď
the
bude z
colour
tebe
of my
nějaký
skin.
vztahový analytik,
He
nebo
hates
co?
jokes about us.
Dobře.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Co tak zvláštně kroutí všichni? Že už nic a ona je zdravá.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Manželský poradce, ano.
Times like these, a good drink's
Pořád
just as
lepší
likely.
než Twilight.
Welcome back.
Tak, jestli máš nějaké nové info o sobě, nemáš. Nemůžu vás dát dohromady, ale jo, počkej, takhle. Sabrina se něčeho
Why does
bojí.
your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina
Tak
is a
tam
great
nepůjdem.
girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am.
Jazyku.
The truth is she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Taky si změřím, hele. Počkej.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
S Bohem, pane Vocí.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
No, tak budeš mít hospodku pro
Are they
sebe.
stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Prosím tě, uklidni se, ženská, nežer toho tolik a neber si to osobně všechno, jo?
Be he cursed or
Tak.
not, he's just another lost orphan.
No výborně, vidím Aziku, že dneska prostě nemáme svůj den. Předtím jsem měla 86. Tak, tady jsme předtím měli toho šmejda. A není tu nic, po sobě tu nenechal. No ale tady máme něco pěkného. Nějaké psaní. Děkuji, no 5 šilinků ze sejfu, to jste se moc nepředali. Kouknem tady dolů. Zamčeno.
It's locked, all right.
I know. Co ty tu ožralo?
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
OK, Imago. 100. Rovná 100. To já jsem se už ptala tady.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Tak jako různě desky, ale nic, já to nebudu říkat. Gestikuluje rukama. Tak, jak jsme na tom? Ten se léčí, chtělo by to najít vícero lidí. Co ty tady furt okouníš? Můžeš jít pryč? Tady nic nevyřešíš.
Dr. Reid.
Kam jsem se posunula? Jsme ve 3. kapitole. A teďka jdem do doku, protože hledáme nějakého pána, co zavraždil pacientku v té naší nemocnici. Sice ona byla hrozně protivná kráva a já sama jsem ji chtěla zabít, ale máme to prošetřit. Tak to prošetřit. Znáš to. Tak, máme najít Hamptona a máme Save the Old Man. Jo, no jenže já teď nemůžu zachránit, vole, to je 19. level. Kde já mám tady ten domeček? Já se chci někam zašít. Tady nahoře, aha. Už vím. Tak. No jenže střelivo zrovna nepotřebuju. Co si můžeme tady vyrobit nového? Rozeberem hodinky. Tohle stále nemůžu upgradenout, že? Ať máme všechno aspoň 2krát, člověk nikdy neví. Dáme si sérum. 300 životů. A to jsou blood pointy? Jo, jasně, to jsou ty. Už vím. 1900, no, já bych potřebovala ještě pár. Abych měla na level. Co si chci vylepšit. Víš, co nevybírali, Eriku? Protože já jsem počítala s tím, že mi jako vždycky, když do Better TV něco posílám ke schválení, že to bude trvat za týden nebo 2, tak jsem jen tak prosila do králikům, když jsem je ráno ještě zkontrolovala, jestli se mi líbí, jakože jo, tak jsem je zmenšila na to jejich vyžádané rozlišení 112 na 112 a poslala jim je. A oni mi to schválili za pár hodin, čili se jakési naše vybírání vůbec nekonalo, no. Protože to schválili dřív, než jsem s tím počítala. Jako jo, jsem ráda, ale mrzí mě, že jsme to neprobrali společně. No, what? Jo, to je nějaký neznámý pán, já už bych po něm útočila, tyjo. Dobrý den.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
Nevím, tak špatný evening, jak by řekl Čajíček.
I'm Dr. Reid. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Tak.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all.
Všechny nesnáším.
Petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Dobře. Má dobrý přístup. Jak je on na tom? Jo, tak mu dáme na rýmečku něco.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do.
Stará se o maminku.
She's the only good thing in my life.
Dobře.
Even though I don't treat her so good.
Někdo vás obtěžuje.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
Já
I lost the necklace
asi.
I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot.
Aha.
A worthless idiot.
On ztratil šperk, co jí koupil. Dobře, tak ho zkusíme najít.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just wanted to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciate
tak on nebude tak blbý, nebo špatný, on má prostě špatný den, chudák. Dobře.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually,
okay.
That's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Ten nám co si naznačil málo.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients.
Ano.
Yeah.
Ano, Nipe.
I could use some help.
Ricky souhlasí. Nemůže to rozdýchat.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reid? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
S Bohem, rybičko.